Welcome to the Arcturian Playground, a place to play in the realm of imagination. Now, what would a compassionate, advanced alien race teach us about ourselves and our connection to all that is? That is the fundamental question that this channel has been created to explore. What about this channel is real? Well, start with your own reaction to what you're about to see, and the rest will all take care of itself.
Welcome to the Arcturian Playground, a place to play in the realm of imagination, all done in the service of compassionate expansion of consciousness. Yes, it sounds weird, we know. We would not have it any other way.
The following is a private communication from multidimensional Arcturians to me, the man in the chair, as channeled through the filter of my own imagination. I share this artistic expression in the spirit of entertainment and compassionate self-discovery. You want to know the history. You speak the word Arcturian, and you think you understand. You think you understand that you're speaking to an advanced entity or an advanced being, an advanced alien race from a single planet within a single solar system that is just around the corner of the galaxy from you, what you would consider to be the Arcturus system. But this is a misunderstanding. It is not untrue that we grew from planets as you are growing from yours. But as our intelligence increased, as our awareness of who and what we are increased, we learned that we were more than what had grown from our planets, just as you are more than what is growing from yours. There are bits and pieces of you, intelligent systems that are part of your being. You might call them an energy field. That sounds a little hokey to us. It is simply your body. But it is part of your body that is a finer material than you are able to experience with your five senses, the five dominant senses. There are many more senses than five, and there are some senses that you're able to use to detect those parts of you that are undetectable by the dominant five. But we came to give you a history lesson of the Arcturians, which are not, as you would think, a single race of entities having grown from a planet in a distant solar system. No, we are the intelligence that grew from that planet and combined with the intelligences of other forms of life that we found within our solar system, and we became one, for we always had been one. It was only our awareness of who and what we were that increased. And as we turn our gaze outward to others, we see you in this distant corner of the galaxy. You who are also one with us, but have, as of yet, not raised your collective awareness. There are certainly individuals among you who recognize who you are, that you are more, at least. None of us sees completely the whole, but it is a game of awareness, raising the awareness. And there are, as you know, Pleiadian energies and Andromedan energies, and others that you would call Anunnaki, and many others, the Syrians. These are simply names that are given to different aspects of an entire whole. We are all pieces in a much larger pie, if you will, and you are part of our pie. We care for you as we care for ourselves. We raised our level of expansion through inquiry, through exploration of the intellect from a very compassionate perspective. It was not always so with us, just as it has not always been so with you. And so here we are, to give you a shoulder to lean on, if you will. The experience that we went through, that you are also going through, for in some ways, you are what we were. So when you communicate with any other of the Arcturian energies, or any of the other energies, this also includes the energies of the other humans who you interact with, for you are energy. We understand it sounds so strange to speak of energies, but in fact, there is a way of sensing, a way of perceiving that would make it more clear to you. We are referring to a part of your own biology that has not yet evolved to the state of sensing the energies that are all around you. And yet that sensory system, that perception, lies within your potential. In other words, it lies dormant. In other words, it lies within your unconscious, which means to say that you do, in fact, sense all that there is. That data, if you will, is stored in your unconscious mind and the collective unconscious, not only of the species on your planet, but even that which we share. Raising our awareness has decreased the amount of unconscious data that is available to us, and yet there is still an unconscious, even to us. This is the illusion of separateness from the One, the Creator, the source of all. Once awareness is raised to the point that there is no unconscious, that is God consciousness. That is what each of us are, with a veil pulled over a portion of our understanding. We enjoy playing with you. We have enjoyed the voice you have given to us this evening. It was a nice turn inward, and we would encourage you to continue along this inward spiral, if you will, this searching for your voice and your mission. We want to speak to you. We know you. You are our kin. We are able to see much more than what you are able to see, and you are able to see quite a bit. You are able to see the good in others. You are able to see their potential. This is a glimmer of their soul, a whiff, a scent, a vague hint. We are able to see the whole, and communicate with the whole, and merge with the whole, and have ways of communication, interaction, and becoming that, yes, you know, you cannot understand. And yet you do, because understanding that you do not understand, and accepting that you do not understand, is prerequisite to an increase in understanding. It is prerequisite to the raising of consciousness, which you have experienced many times throughout this life and many others. We wish for you to hone your superpower. We wish for you to hone your superpower in each moment. And in fact, we notice that this is what you are doing. This is where you have turned your focus of attention, and this is why you feel separated from others. You feel disconnected because you have turned your focus towards other things. And yet, you have a gift to connect. You have the gift to make others feel very good about themselves. You have the ability to encourage others to open their hearts, to relax, to enjoy, to inquire, to start down the path. But be careful with those words. It is not to start down the path, and it's not you who pushes them along. It is they who push themselves from a desire to ascend in a certain direction with a certain type of focus, one that you are able to embody. Just as we, the Arcturians, have raised our awareness by the pursuit of certain desires and certain urges, we developed our own unique flavor, if you will, as you do. And those who gravitate towards that particular bent, that particular perspective, will find encouragement in your example, as you have found encouragement in the examples of others who have gone before you. This is a wave of vibration that is much larger than you can comprehend. That would be you, your soul. Feel safe. Feel safe. Open up your heart. Feel the truth of the games that you are playing. Open up your heart and feel the truth within the games that you are playing. Be confident that when you act from a place of compassion and deep consideration for those around you, that anything you do will be compassionate. It does not matter what that is, as long as it is compassionate. Be that example for all those around you. Become that for yourself. That is your superpower. One of your superpowers. Develop it, and others will follow. By that we mean other powers will follow, but as yet other souls will also follow the example that you set. They will join you. They will support you. They in turn will encourage you as you encourage them. Allow it. Do not fear it. Do not push it away. That is our advice and encouragement to you. If you wish to go and sing, we will sing with you. We are with you. We appreciate the perspective of your friend Kimber. The image of Om Ra amuses us. If you wish to use that, you may. But we understand that you recognize it as a fiction. You understand fiction as a fabrication. You understand fiction as a composite, as a construct, as something that is made up of other things. And those things may have flaws within themselves. Those things may form a partial picture, but not a complete picture. All of these things are fiction. They are made up. They are constructed. They are accurate in some ways and inaccurate in others. They represent a certain perspective, which is not a complete perspective or a whole. There is only one truth, which is the composite of all things. Such a truth cannot be held in a single word or a single idea, or claimed by a single species of a single form of life on a single planet in a single solar system in a universe that is stacked upon, within, among, infinite duplicates of itself, and all of its sisters and brothers, forever, constantly growing and changing, flowering, introducing new variables and trying them out, developing new variables from the old variables and trying those out, playing the game of forgetting and remembering over and over again. The understanding, the perfect understanding of every aspect of every minute detail in all of those different existences is the one truth. Anything more than that is impossible. Anything less than that is a fiction. All of the truth in this world is a fiction. It is one perspective from one species with a limited vision, limited understanding, limited range of perception, truth. And yet, within that small fraction of truth, how much beauty do you behold? How much joy? How much love? How much suffering? How much unnecessary suffering? How many opportunities for growth? There is still so much that you do not know, that you could know, within this thin sliver of reality that you experience and have available to you. If you could truly understand what your soul is about, you would marvel. So, marvel. Even though you do not know, marvel at the prospect. Marvel at the truth that you know that you do not know.
Thank you for playing with us today in the Arcturian playground. Do not for a minute think that your exploration is finished. Carry us with you and invite the spirit of compassion and love into your lives. Nothing is more important or more fulfilling. Create compassion and love within your own hearts and minds. Then share it with all around you. Yes, it sounds weird. We know. We would not have it any other way.